Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be sharing some of my favorite items. These are going to both be beauty and household. These things have been in the rotation. Some I've added new and just instantly really like them, really am vibing with them. I also wanted to mention my bag. This is a canvas bag. It looks a lot bigger than what it does on camera, but this was literally under $20 and I think this would make a really nice gift. I gifted this to myself because I was going on my European vacation. If you follow me on stories, you would have caught all that. You can still check it out because I've highlighted both my London and Spain trips. So, and I housed all my skincare and hair care in this one canvas bag. And on the way back to the States, you know, some stuff had leaked out, unfortunately. So I just kind of, because it was so inexpensive, I was like, well, I wonder if I throw it in the wash with light colors, will it come out? And guys, it washed up like a dream. It's super clean. And I hung it to dry in the garage because it gets so hot in the garage. So I hung it up there. It dried like within the hour and I absolutely love this. So definitely wanted to mention this because it was so affordable and it'd be a good gift for yourself if you like monogram items like I do, or if you just want to give it away as a gift. There's a lot of graduations, people going away to college, you know, it's kind of helpful to have your monogram or your name on things. And yeah, so let's jump into the video. All right, guys, if you hear lawnmowers and weed eaters outside my window, I apologize in advance. It never fails. Every time I decide to sit and film or record a video, they're either, you know, deciding to design and cut lumber for cabinets outside, or the lawn people are mowing the lawn. So I apologize if you hear that, but this is quite frankly the only time I have available for this video, and I am gonna film it if it's the last thing I do today. So I apologize in advance. I want to talk about my laundry detergent and dryer sheets that I absolutely have been loving. I've been kind of slowly but surely moving more towards like cleaner products for our home. And you know, it's a journey, it's a hard thing. I think if you try to do it all at one time, it can be a tad bit overwhelming. So I just said, you know what, I'm not gonna be that way, because typically in other areas of my life, I am like that. I'm like all in or all out, you know, kind of thing. And let's change everything up. And I was like, no, not with these types of things. You kind of have to like tiptoe into it. And so I found, I've been trying a lot of them, by the way, a lot of detergents, a lot of dryer sheets, a lot of this, a lot of that claim to be cleaner ingredients. And I found this company, it's called Clean People. And this is the Fresh and Clean scent, which is my favorite. I tried them all because, you know, when you're trying new things, you want to see what, you know, you're going to vibe with. And this one is as close to like Tide detergent scent that I can feel possible. It really does a great job. I love that whenever after the washing and I'm kind of transferring from the washer to the dryer, it smells clean. You can smell, you know, the fragrance that it has. It's very light though, but it still smells clean. And then I went ahead and picked up their dryer sheets. And you know, guys, dryer sheets, I mean, you know, laundry detergent is one thing, but dryer sheets is a whole nother thing. And I would buy these cleaner ingredient dryer sheets. They just felt stiff. There was no softening of the fabrics. I'm like, what is going on? So then I tried this and I was skeptical, but I am so happy with these guys. Again, they smell really nice. I went ahead and went with the Clean and Fresh scent with these as well. And everything comes out without static and everything is just fresh and clean and soft. These two I would definitely want to recommend if you're one that's trying to move on over to cleaner ingredients. That's great. Hair care products are really important to use. I feel it like everyone wants to have good hair, or they want to style their hair and it look great, or like it's, you know, they just stepped out of the salon, but they don't want to incorporate what it, you know, like the products it takes to create that hairstyle or to create the shine, or do you know what I mean? Like that is what I think a lot of people have a problem adjusting to the concept of good hair. And so I have stumbled upon some good products. Okay, the last time I got my hair done, again, if you follow me on Instagram, you will see all these things because I'm basically life in stories. She used this product on me right before she blow dried my hair. It's by Kerastase. You know, yes, it's a higher end product, and that's what you're gonna find. You're gonna find a mix of high and low products, you know, that works, you know, because I've tried all the price points, you know, when it comes to skincare, beauty, everything, household items. And I'm the type of person where I just go with what works. I just like things to be kind of like thoughtless. I like, okay, if it's in my home, it's gotta work for me. You know what I mean? The same thing goes for my beauty and my hair. And so she sprayed this on right before blow drying. This is the Gloss Absolute Anti-Freeze. I cannot talk today, oh my gosh, guys. Anti-Frizz Glaze Milk, okay? And so you shake it up before you use it and you spray it as you would any leave-in conditioner. And I love it. I blow dry my hair and I feel like it leaves my hair so silky, but with a little bit of grit, okay? A little bit. Now you don't want to spray this in your hair and then air dry your hair. You only want to spray this, from my experience, when you're going to blow dry your hair right afterwards, okay? So, you know, you spray this on, comb it in, you know, comb it out or whatever, blow dry your hair. You're not gonna spray it in and go to bed with your hair wet, because I've done that before and then I woke up the next day and my hair felt almost like crispy. I'm like, what is the deal? So I researched it a little bit, and the way this is formulated is for you to essentially blow dry right after you spray this into your hair. And that's what, you know, like bakes it in or does whatever, but this is so good. Another thing is Olaplex. Their leave-in moisture and mend leave-in conditioner. A little bit goes a long way. You need like maybe something in the middle between a pea size and a quarter, maybe a nickel size. Yeah, we'll go there. We'll go there. We'll go with the nickel size amount. I don't hear that often of this stuff, and you just put it all over. I don't really do the crown of my head, which is this area. I don't really mess with that area. I just, you know, focus on like this area and then down. Try to get it on my ends and stuff like that. It protects from heat, bonds your, you know, strands together. It just gives you like that salon finish look. Really great product. Then the Olaplex number 7. I went through a trial where I was trying every oil that Sephora, that Ulta, that my salon created. And ultimately, guys, I just always found myself going back to this. It's the bonding oil. And even though it's an oil, I have to be very careful because I have naturally straight hair. So if I just go a little bit over that boundary line, I will have to wash my hair all over again because it will look like a sweaty, oily mess. So this is the only thing that doesn't do that to my hair, which makes me confident in using the product, because I don't want to use something where I'm like, oh my gosh, is this too much? Is this too much? And I'm like scared to put it in my hair. So this, guys, if you're looking for an oil, try this one out. If it works for you like it works for me, you are gonna be so happy, okay? So happy. Okay, a deodorant. So I'm, again, going back to cleaner ingredients, cleaner, you know, products that you use for your body. You know, they say that your skin is your largest pore, and while I feel that that's true, I mean, that might be true. I feel that deodorants, you put it underneath your armpits. I mean, it's like your skin, it absorbs everything. This one by Method, again, I've tried so many of these, and it's really hard to find one that controls the odor and keeps you dry. I found some that do keep you dry, but then it just doesn't really help neutralize the odor. But this one does. This one really works nice. I took this one on my European trip and we were averaging 18K steps a day. So you better believe there was a little bit of, you know, perspiration going on. And this is the coconut, rice milk, and shea butter 24-hour odor protection, aluminum and baking soda free. So this is a really good one, guys. Really love the smell. I love anything coconut, anything that can kind of like mentally transport me back to a, you know, tropical vacation. I'm all for that. It like paints a picture in my head and I'm just having a good old time. So that definitely, if you're looking for a good deodorant, that's great. Also, it's like guilt-free using. You know, sometimes I wouldn't put deodorant on at night just because I wanted to give my armpits, you know, a break. But with, you know, when you're using products with cleaner ingredients or without the toxic ingredients, you feel a little bit less guilty using those products. So let's move on to skincare. I have just a little bit of skincare to talk about. I ordered this off of Amazon. This is the dupe for the Medicube one. The Medicube was a little bit high priced, you know, and I was like, well, let me try this one out. And essentially what it is it's, okay, I don't know. I don't really know what it is. You're gonna have to look it up, but you use a Medicube. This is a collagen jelly cream. I know you've seen it on Instagram, on TikTok, all the things. You put this on first and then you give your self a massage with this, and it just kind of like trains your muscles in a certain way, and it just leaves your skin so beautiful. I was skeptical at first, but where I did notice a huge difference was in my under eyes area. I like literally right after I did one side and then like, you know, continued to do the one side of my face. And I definitely noticed a little lifted look on this side, a little less puffiness. So I do this a couple of times a week. It's been amazing to have this a part of my routine. And now, you know, I'm kind of curious of how much stronger the Medicube one is. I know it looks a little bit more techie, but I'm not a really techie girl, so that doesn't matter whether it does or doesn't. But if it works, more so than this. So if this does work, can you imagine the Medicube one? It may be equally, you know, the same. I have no idea. If you use it, let me know down in the comments below if you find it worth every penny. The next product is by a brand called Medic 8. This is a retinol cream. I have the Crystal Retinol 20, and this is amazing, guys. I started noticing a lot of dryness, patchiness with the texture of my skin, and I use a lot of skincare products, but sometimes I feel like your skin gets adapted to what you're already using, and so it kind of like stops working. And so I was recommended this, and I started using it, and I only use it maybe every other day. So I use it Monday, relax Tuesday, use it Wednesday, relaxed Thursday, so on and so forth. And I typically skip like the weekends. Like Friday is my date night. When I get back from my date night, that's when I'll apply it. So it's part of my nighttime skincare routine. Absolutely love this. Definitely, you know, removes all of those, you know, dead skin cells, makes your skin a little bit more even tone, feels good, you get that glow. And then the last body care treatment, which I also kind of categorize with skincare because I feel it's all the same, is by Osea. I'm sure you've heard of this. This is the anti-aging body balm. I love applying this after a shower at night. This is great all over your décolleté, your chest area. You bring it on up to your neck. I don't apply this onto my face, but I do apply it to everywhere else on my body, like my elbows and my knees, my legs, maybe my heels. Whatever I feel needs extra hydration, I add this. And this, guys, smells like a day spa in the best way possible. And it just makes your skin, it just turns your skin around. It just makes your skin look and feel more youthful by the next morning. It's like you're almost craving it, you know, by the nighttime. You're like, oh my gosh, I cannot wait to put that stuff on my body again. It's just such a great product overall. Absolutely love this. Let's move on to one of my favorites, which is Beauty. Again, guys, I've mentioned this before in my videos. Victoria's Secret Bare Vanilla. This is, guys, this has been my signature scent for, I love spraying this, you know, after I put that Osea body balm and then applying this. Todd's like, oh my gosh, you smell like a treat. And it's just in the best way possible. Do you know what I mean? Okay, my first thing, I was looking for a contour stick, but I'm not like a contour person. I saw a girl grab her brush and like kind of do this motion with it and then apply it. And I was like, oh, maybe that will help me more, because if I just apply this like this, I usually apply too much, or it's like, oh, it's just never easy. And this one has been good. It's by the brand Too Faced. It's a contour stick. My color that I grabbed is in chocolate souffle, and it does smell like chocolate, so that's an added bonus. I have two liquid eyeshadows that are super easy to use. It's by the brand Ilia. So Glaze is more of your champagne color, and okay, so it's like the champagne-y color. It blends out like a dream, and it stays put until you're ready to wash it off, okay? And then this one is Burnish, which is a coppery bronzy tone. Look at that, awesome. Great if you have green eyes, brown eyes, blue eyes, all the colors of the eyes. These are amazing, I love them. I took them on my European vacation, you know, one for daytime, one for nighttime, if I wanted to mix it up. You know, I love it, I love it, love it, love it. Okay, if you have a problem with waterproof or regular mascara transferring onto the bottom, like the skin of your under eyes, but you like to put mascara on those bottom lashes, I would recommend the Tartelette XL tubing mascara. I swear to God, I stopped for a while putting mascara on those bottom lashes because midday I would have it all under my under eye area and I looked like a raccoon. So I started using this one because someone at Ulta told me to try this. And guys, that was the secret. Oh my gosh, secret revealed. If you put tubing mascara on your bottom lashes, you will not have any smudging, any raccoon eyes, nothing will come off. Nothing. It's the most amazing thing. And since I don't gatekeep around here, I am sharing all of the things. So get you some tubing mascara if you want to put mascara on those bottom lashes. Okay, this is awesome, guys. This is one of those things you want to have in your pocket, in your purse, one in your car, one in your nightstand bed, bedside table. This is by Ole Henriksen, and this is the Pout Preserve Peptide Lip Treatment. They have two colors now that they came out with. They have like the original, which is like basically clear. It's more of a citrusy background. This is a bronzy, beautiful, vanilla-ish treat on your lips, guys. And this has, peptides. It's good for your lips, okay? And this would be great to wear all summer long, okay? Because it has like that sparkly, beautiful, bronzy, I don't know. It's just so good, guys. It smells great. And I definitely want to mention this because I've been using this nonstop. And it's even more beautiful with that nude lip liner that everyone likes to put on their lips these days. And to make your life easy, guys, if you're looking for I'm all about the cream blushes right now, but I'm also all about, powder blushes that really work. And this one by L'Oreal is just the perfect every single day color. It blends out like a dream. I have it on right now, and I'm gonna let you know, I added so much extra because when I film videos, I feel like I need the extra color because I get washed out easily on these videos. But this is great, very affordable. L'Oreal, you can't beat it, But this one I've been using for years, and I picked it back up a couple days ago, used it, and I'm like, why did I stop using this? This is so freaking good. So good, so good. If you're looking for a strapless bra, guys, I recommend this one by Victoria's Secret. I've mentioned this before. I just got a new one and they're amazing. I got something on it, I don't know. This is amazing. It will not slip. It holds them right in place. And the band is super duper thin. So it's just so comfortable, so comfortable. And they have this nude color, they have a chocolate, they have these in every color. They're not padded, which is a great thing, but I am definitely gonna link this down below because this is a great bra to have. And also, I've been loving these shorts. I ended up deciding today that I'm gonna go a size smaller just to see what these look like on. But these are the stretch low-rise baggy shorts from American Eagle, guys. I'm gonna insert a picture of what I look like, but these are so good. You know how everyone's wearing like, this slightly baggier jean, slightly baggier shorts, and they kind of just like sit on your hips, and you see people wearing them with like off the shoulder shirt or maybe a button down or maybe a bodysuit. And it's just kind of like what's trending right now. I'll show you what I look like with wearing these. I know it sounds a bit odd, like, why are you wearing baggy shorts? But like, it's kind of a good look and it's so comfortable. But because these run big, these are a size 4. I don't know what the size smaller than a 4 is, but again, it's not your typical size 4. So they're already baggy and loose fit. So definitely try these in store before you leave and make sure you're happy. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. This is my video for today. I hope you love it. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It really helps my channel out tremendously. And if you know anyone else that is into beauty, skincare, fashion, whatever, please don't forget to share my video with them. I would really appreciate that so much. All right, see you in my next one. Bye, guys.